Sacred Rocks, not something we want to take. I would love to take the Guild Hall, but like I have to re-roll looking for ley lines. Sacred Rocks again. Stellar adds 2 extra boons. So if I take this, it's not as good as a ley line, but it is like some amount of payoff. I think I'd rather use more of my rerolls to be able to look for a ley line. If I was at like 1 reroll, I would take this, but I'm gonna do it again. Aurora, not something we want. It does grant us rerolls, which is like, it's almost worth it, I think. It's gonna be a hard building though, because it's I think recouping our 4 rerolls is more worth it than grabbing 1 Stellar, because Stellar is trying to get us, it's partially more sealed boons, and partially more rerolls. But if I can just grab 1, yeah. This is better than taking Stellar. I'm at 3 rerolls. I don't want a chance trying to get another ley line. And then this becomes an easier island for me. I don't have to think as much. Right, water platforms. I'm thinking these guys are going to be worth it. They're only an extra 2 points next to there. I want to try getting one that's going to score me 20 points somehow. No trees. Not enough trees in the area. I'm thinking playing this near the statue is good, though, just increasing the amount of buildable space I have nearby. I don't like that it's the T-shaped one first, though. I think this is fine then, and I put a square one down and off to the left of it. And that produces more buildable space near the statue. So like this. And then I put another new T-block here, eventually. So this is my second one, and then this would be my third water platform. We will take a... There's a lot of sand here, so I think I want more brickmaker packs, but like if I grab a brewing pack, I get a lot of hop fields. I'll take a brewing pack first. Don't hit 2 breweries. Nice. Okay, play another water platform. We could play 1 more in the future here, but not yet. Does this align onto a grid? It does. Oh, that's nice. Okay, I'm fine with this setup. As awkward as it looks, we'll probably be able to... No, you're kidding me. Maybe I can get a T platform in under here. Because like usually you can really scale these guys onto land, right? Oh, it's like inches off. Man. Maybe the T platform will allow me to fill in that space. Might not be that lucky. Yeah, I'm still fine with my hop fields being built beside the statue. Brickmaker pack before city pack. Seaweed farm pack 2. Okay, so we're looking to get more seaweed farms, which means we have to play other buildings. We've got 2 breweries, which kind of sucks. They are getting us 33 points, which is nothing to scoff at. Let's start playing our sand pits where we think we're going to be playing our city center. I've got enough water platforms to build in this area, and it is green, so I could play some like parks or something out there. What I'm thinking though is brickyards in the center, masons here, city centers down in front beside water platforms, which means that I have sand pits on the left, the right, and underneath if I get that many. So we'll play 2 coming from over here. We'll make sure that this brickyard in the center is like, yeah, that's a good amount of range. We play our next sand pit directly in front. And I could have played these closer to like one side or the other to give them more space. I think more cliff space is actually going to be useful. So we'll play this one here. I might play a third sand pit here, but that's only if I get a lot of them. And then the brickyard, how long is its range? If this like barely hits the cusp, which I want to have 2 brickyards in the center, it means that I have to play it right around here. Okay, I've got that spot in my mind. Right there, roughly. We're gonna play this one as tight to the island as we can. There. Brickyard. Perfect. Plenty of space for 2 brickyards. 1, 2. Yep. I'll play one of my brickyards for right now. And then one of my seaweed farms if necessary. I don't think that's okay. Verdure? Great. Great. We can either get some trees down, which I don't think are going to help us that much in this run. Ooh, that is a lot of greenery. Or we could get fish instead, which, oh my god, that's a lot of fish. Yeah, I think I'm gonna stack up on fish, go hard with the harbor packs, which means seaweed farms in this area. I play one. I don't like a placement here. I guess I could play seaweed farms on this side. One. Ooh, in between here is actually looking really nice. I'd almost want to wait for a third seaweed farm. Okay. One. And then this guy is going to be not in range of it. That's two. And then we get a bunch of fields in between them once we have the time. But I don't have that currently. I've got one verdure. I'm going to have to play a brewery to get enough points to make it past this. And I'm fine with that. I can live with those consequences. Do I play it on this side? I think this would be closer to where my city centers are in the future, but I don't want to do that. This could be played. This is played on the water platforms. I want to save my sand space for later. That feels like a good use of space to me. I can still play hop fields within range. The next brewery that goes down can be out of range of it. Yeah, that's fine. Masons, easy choice. Okay, now we've got two verdures. I'm really thinking that I just fish stack in this area. It's crazy because like I normally play around plants so much, but like look at how few trees it spawns. It's nothing, man, nothing. If I had more green areas to play off of, sure, but I'm only gonna get those like on plateaus later, and I need the points now. Points. Man, I love that trick. Okay, that is so many fish, man. With my brickyards being all the way over here, I think I might want to move my, city center locations to be here. Some of my seaweed fields might start taking up that space in the future, but I think I'm fine with building my city centers over here. Taverns are, yeah, I should stop thinking about this. I should just be playing some buildings. I will... Do I take a city pack yet? I have the ability to with seaweed fields. I think I want to go for another seaweed farm. Yes, yes, I hit the third one, which means I can get triplicates. Okay, do I want to place it on this side or the other side? I think this side is better, and then I can count all of the fields from like a seaweed farm here. Yeah, this feels like it's the more precarious side. We've got yet another verdure for even more fish spawns. Playing harbors is going to be difficult over here, but I do have a bunch of water platforms that I can play on this edge to point them towards all the fish. The lighthouse is going to want to be over here, even though it's already got all the seaweed farms in this location. I could, if I don't play any houses, I could play the lighthouse up here as the first one. My second one goes elsewhere. Oh yeah, this is gonna be a lot of points. This is gonna be a lot of points. See how this one fits in. That feels like a good size. Yeah, we'll keep going with this. Oh, it just barely doesn't fit. Okay. Do I want to disalign it? Or, hold on, does this get pulled under? It does not get pulled under. Okay, we're not gonna do that then. And this one isn't going to get pulled under either, right? Nope. Okay. I think I would rather have them start being offset. I'm unsure. I'm unsure. That's a great placement. Fine. Hold on. If this is also a bit awkward to place on this side, like... No, I can line it up perfectly here. It's just not in range of the other guys. I'm fine to change the Tetris setup of this. Yeah, that's fine. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Now I'm fine to not take lumberjacks. There's going to be no trees. I can hit the city pack. Farming pack is going to be difficult, but it's better than taking a city pack. First boon, what is it? Oh, hold on. Oh, it puts reroll into your bar so you can use it whenever rather than just giving it to you at the start. That makes sense, because like other boons would have to be here. So let's cash in on that reroll. Oh, and it gives me 10 points. Completely forgot about that because we're on Aurora. Cool. Shrink building or add terrace. Let's take shrink building to remove it from the pool. Next up. A mill. I mean, are there going to be many green spots to put it? We want all of our wheat fields to be beside each other. This is the best spot that we have for our mills. They're not going to be beside our warehouses. I'm still fine with this. Let's make sure that I can put a wheat field below it, behind it, and on top of it. Good. This, I could probably push it down to one side, like so. And have space for 2 wheat fields above it, 1 below it. 1 can not fit below it. Okay. 1 can still fit on this side, and then 1... it's not going to be 2 for very long. Is there a better island to do this on? No. We would just be waiting for plateaus to make it better, which I could put plateaus beside this thing. That's the strat. Or a green water platform. A green water platform. Oh, and now I've messed up the height difference because plateaus would be higher. Okay, let's still try getting it as close as possible, like there. And then play a wheat field up top and down below to connect them. Does this count as connected? I guess there's like only one way to find out, and I'm going to need more wheat fields before that happens. We've got a new seaweed field to play. Hold on, was that a triplicate? Come on, I thought I saw it. Nope, but a 2 large one here will be a triplicate, so I'll save that spot for the future. Was here, right? Yep. So I can play this one safely. What's next? I could play my second brewery. That's fine. Okay, I'm gonna have to start playing some of my buildings, so that means that my lighthouse is gonna go down. Lighthouse goes down up here. Could I play my lighthouse down below to help scale my docks and harbors in the future? It's worth 45 points down here instead, and there's a chance that some of my docks and harbors are also in range of this guy and some of my fishers. This is going to be more worthwhile in the long run. I'll play it now. City center. It goes right along the water, and then we put water platforms along it, I guess. Yeah, I'm hoping for a second city center down here before I do any more placements, but it's good enough for now. Cliff houses or lumber packs. Still don't want these, but cliff houses really dilute the drop pool. I'll take it because I've got shamans that I can put beside those cliff houses. Oh, it doesn't count that one field as being, what is it, connected to these guys. That's rough. Oh, and the farm isn't in the way, or the mill isn't in range either. Okay, wheat fields are going to be really rough this game. Could put the shaman up here beside the flowers, getting a few extra points than putting cliff houses up here, but that's only an extra 3 points per cliff house. Let me play some water platforms to get me the points to get to the next round. But I wanted this area to be mostly docks. I guess the small area around the city center I want to play some houses in range of. So like this. We have to save this water platform for later. I want to put a T block in here, and that's the end of it. Mansions, maybe houses. I mean, I guess I could start with some. Terrible houses to get back to back, by the way. I'd rather take up more of this space. Hold on, that's... Yeah, we'll do that. Even if it's not beside the city center, it just being around this many masons is worth it. Wild. Fishers. Oh my god. Okay, this is the payoff. They're 36 already. They're 36. And if I play them over here, I can get roughly the same amount of points. Okay, so I'm playing fishers down here, it looks like. So 31, and it doesn't stay like that for long. I'd want to play them off to the right as I go, which means I need to play fishers on this side of like these two fish, which means they're not in range of the city center, but they're still in range of so many fish that they're fine. So play this one as like the starting fisher to like base everything off of, or hold on, you get 5 points, you get 3 points from lighthouse. Lighthouse goes down first. That's so much fun, fisher. Still don't have the correct water platform, right? There's not as many places to put cliff houses over here, but a 23-point shaman is like enough to make it worthwhile in my opinion. Now, it's only an extra 3 points over there. If I just get enough cliff houses beside each other, then they become worth it, and more residential buildings in one area is going to be better. So I'm gonna start playing them on just like this cliff face, I guess. I shouldn't be playing buildings like this because my, fortune teller is gonna come around eventually. So a 17-point mason to get me to the next building pack, or a... Can't play it over here because that's where I want to play my cliff houses. 5 points is enough. I'll take this, and then we'll play this water platform somewhere. I guess I could play it over here to get my hermitage over here. Or if nothing else, to just connect more of my wheat fields together. I'd rather do it down here so that my mills can be out of range of each other. Okay, harbor pack, perfect. This is what we were looking for. We would like it to not delete any fish, so I need to either rotate it to get in like a perfect spot to not do so, or not play it in here. Alright, what's this? It's another green platform. I feel like I should be playing more out here. Let's go like that, and then this one I will be playing docks off of. Or, hold on, you were the correct spot for this guy? We'll do this. I'll wait on the, like, perfect harbor or dock spots. We delete one fish. That's going to scale every building less in the future. So I'd rather put a harbor down like this. A harbor here is good because it's going to scale all of the houses that are nearby. It's leading one fish close to shore. Hold on, I'll do this, and then docks get played on the other side of it. Harbor here, and then a dock here if it can fit. Nice. And then a new dock. Hold on. Docks are better. No, it's better in this direction. Okay? Okay. Our second boon. Bargain or sustainable, don't care about bargain on this one. We don't need to duplicate anything, so sustainable will help us out with our fishers. So with the mills, this is what I was talking about. Now I'm able to get those 3 fields in range by having this mill out of range, and these 3 fields in range with this mill out of range. So that's good. New wheat field goes down. Not in range of the mill up top, which sucks. And we'll start extending them out to the other fields. The other sides. You, a 41-point fisher. Okay, I feel like this is where I start placing you. We got a new dock. Does not fit in here. We need a short dock. Does this fit a long dock? No, it's not. Okay, right, because the harbor's in range of it. That fits, though. I'm fine with this position. And then we can play houses in this area. Yeah. This is definitely a house area, not a mansion area. Okay. That saves enough space for the other L block to go back here. If we get it. Plateau. Okay. I could put a plateau up here to help score houses. I can't. I can only put it on the ground. Interesting. Oh, we just want a high base scoring plateau, though, don't we, with the masons? Yeah, they go back here. And I can put some mansions on top of this, I think, or near it. So you go slightly under the ground so that I can get mansions in between you. Let me get this in a better spot. Hold on, does this pull any tighter? It doesn't. Rough. Oh, it does. Fit. Oh, but it doesn't get the points down here. Snap upwards. It doesn't snap upwards. I think I'm still fine with it getting an extra 8 points. I think there's enough for it to fit in that area. Let's grab a hut. Still staying away from all the lumberjack packs. We've got a new city center, which kind of inclined to just put right here as a second one. Needs to be beside more of the masons, so this is better. Yeah, because our fishers want to be in range of this. Only one set of our fishers is going to be, though. It's still good. It's only minus 4 points. Some of my houses could have been in range of this guy twice, but it's fine. It's a chump change. You can't fit in here? Really? Oh, you can. Okay. That's one lost block of space. Nothing to cry over. A new mason. Doesn't get enough points on this side. I think... Do I play it for 17 points, or do I play it so that other buildings in the future score off of it better? Other buildings in the future. Let's do it here for minus 3. Sure. New house. Then this seaweed field. Yeah, for the 29 points. What was I looking at for parks? Any positions that look good? I guess beside my hop fields are where they're going to be the best. I'll wait for more hop fields then. This mill could start to be beside some things pretty soon. I could play it now. Could also wait. I'd want to wait for one more mill in a perfect world, but this isn't a perfect world. I'd want to know where my docks and harbors need to go out here before placing this. I think I'd play it here and then have my docks facing off to the left instead. Small docks, I guess. A big harbor could be facing inwards. I'm fine with this position. What's a warehouse looking like in this area? Only 23, not many. Yeah, so we do need one more field before it's in range. Let's do this. A shaman. $15 points compared to where else could I get it in? Beside the seaweed field farms, it's going to be a lot. 23. This would also scale all of my huts. 27. Compared to scaling more of my cliff houses right now. I think this is where my next shaman goes. This is where my current shaman goes. Can you fit down here? For 19, but then you're beside less houses. Let's go here for 15. doesn't get the full 30. Oh, this is a much better spot, though. Yeah. This is also the spot for mansions, but... Oh, and then it blocks that off. Okay, if I can pull you out, yeah, you only score 34 here. As long as you don't snap up to the next residential building, it saves enough space for one more mansion in there. I'm gonna say that's 1 brick of space. I don't want to play an early tower. Oh my god, the masons make it so much more. Let's get some of the parks down then. Stop giving me wheat fields, give me hop fields. Right, we've got a wall platform, we've got demolish. I don't think I'm gonna need a wall platform in this run. I think I'm gonna hit my, what is it, like mid-game spike pretty quickly, so I can take... Is demolish better on a leyline run? I think wall platform is better on most levels. On most levels, I'll be able to play around wall platforms. Take a demolish. The tavern is a lot of points now. I'd still want it to be more. We say screw it to the fortune teller and we just play down all of our cliff houses, I guess. Oh, this one can go behind that cliff house. That's great. Somewhat behind. Can it go more? Come on. That's fine. Come on, please tell me that you fit down here. Okay, that's good enough. Okay, so that's not a double. I don't think this is going to be a double either. But there are no more doubles. Doesn't look like it unless... No, I can't play it from that side. That is a double though. Okay. We've got another mill that we could play on this side. I'm going to wait for a few more wheat fields though. House, which is good for us. Does this get pulled back in? It does. Perfect. Hut. Should wait on shamans to play. Hey, there's the shaman that I needed to wait on to play the hut. Remember 27 here. Just go 25, move on. Right, so it's 15. I remember them being more... Oh, because this is like the direct spot that's in range of both the city centers as well. Do I make a water platform out here specifically for huts? I think this isn't taking up too much space for my houses to matter. I'd rather it not take up space for my houses. This might mess up some harbors and some docks, but I'll live with it. The huts just go out here. Circus might be pretty good. Circus is pretty good. Man, I have not gotten a good circus in a while. Good feeling. And the houses are going to be in range of that circus, so I don't need to worry about the order in which I'm playing it. Short dock, we wanted to play one more over here. Come on, I remember you fitting. That works. 39 points. Can't get any more than that. Okay. What's a warehouse looking like on ground? 31. Oh, it's looking much better over here. Okay. Oh, is this getting any better? There's a few sand pits in the pool. I think one more brickyard at least, and I don't think any more masons. 6 is what I remember to be maximum or near maximum. Can I get a fountain in this area? Not really worth it. Fountain is definitely not worth it in this area. I could put it down here. Yeah, I'm good with that. Wait, we've got mansions. Let me play my mansions that would be like in this area first. 1. Hey, there's that perfect mansion spot that I talked about earlier. That I set up earlier, not talked about. That's enough to get us the next pack. Aviary, which is enough to get us the next pack. Thank you very much, Aviary. Very cool. Wheat field, we know exactly where that goes. Mountain Shrine. I could play one of those right away. It's not going to scale much more. Oh, my industry buildings are making it scale less. And there's not much greenery in this area. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. And we don't have the increased area to get all the fish in range. Tragic. Okay, but this one fit. Never mind. Okay, 30 points or 41. And these are going to hit more of the docks earlier, so I'd rather play them here. And on this side too, because docks are going down here. We've got a new boon. Blossom. We're going to save the terrace for the next round, even though I think Blossom is a much better boon. There's nothing to use it on. This will make more flowers in one area. This makes our shaman here better. I think I'll do it over here. It gives us the extra 10 points for using a boon. I forget that it's not going to scale my mountain shrine. I don't care about it scaling my mountain shrine. I'm fine to use my mill at this point. I could use it in a better scenario, but this is a good enough scenario to use them. Let's take a market. How much is the market out here? Nothing. How much is the market in here? We could save some space behind the huts. We're probably only going to need one line of huts anyways. We've got a new city center out here for sure. It scales the fishers scale it. It's beside the huts. It's a good placement. Huts can now go down. Man, still getting 40-point fishers, even though they're beside two of their brethren. Seaweed farms will make fishers better on this side, so I'll place one here. Still getting you beside ones that you're worth 5 points on. Oh, can I not squeak one into here now? Oh, I can. Okay, good. Good. What's next? Warehouse, question mark? I get rid of really good house spots, so I don't want to do that one. I'm fine with 31 over here. I can just play this one over here. It's not going to matter that much. Then U is 2. New seaweed farm. That's going to be difficult to get without hitting 2 of my guys. This feels like a sustainable in the future. I'll wait on the seaweed farm. And I think we've now hit our break point where I can just play the fortune teller wherever I feel like it. And now I've got so many buildings that I can make some really bad decisions and still come out the other side completely fine. Can I play you on top of wood? No, I can't play you here. That's a bad position for you. That's rough. If I had any green water platforms, I would have been fine. Walls. Can I get them anywhere nice currently? So I could start here, but then I would have to wrap around to this mansion, and then that would stop more mansions from being played on this plat. They're not good mansions anyways. Okay, that's what we do. Let's try getting a max point wall here. It's looking like 18. Can I connect this with the next one though? Because that's going to be difficult at this amount of a right angle. No, it does. Okay. 40-point wall. Is there any way that I get more points? Rotating it? No, not rotating it more in that direction. Pulling it out more is not going to do enough. This next wall is going to be worth a lot though. Let's save as much space as we can for it by pulling this wall back some more. So like there. What's our next boon? Terrace are precious. Terrace can be good on one of the leyline maps. Got a new city center. We either played over here for 39 base points, or I played over here for -9 but scale all of my fishers and huts. I played over here. Playing it down here that's too far away. This is going to be in range of my huts, but not my fishers. I'm fine with playing it here. I could even maybe place... I can place some mansions on the backside of this. It's not going to be good for my dock or my harbors and stuff, so we'll wait. That's a good enough market for me. We've got a ton of parks. I should just be, like, planting them down here. Like nobody's business. Do you fit? You do not. Do you fit? No. Let's get some of the skinny ones here. This space. Come on, that doesn't fit? You're serious? And I can't undo this park and pull it back more. Could do something like this, I think. Nope, even that doesn't work. Well, I'll lie in my poor decision. I maybe should have been making this specifically for my 2 Hermitages, because they're not going to get close enough now. I could be playing 0-point parks and they'd be more worthwhile than these ones, almost. Sure, we're getting close enough to the point totals that I can start playing buildings willy-nilly. Get more houses in this area. Man, remember how long it took me on the last run to get to wall platforms? Wasn't that crazy? Now we're just there. We just have them. Increase area, add terrace. Add terrace is going to be more beneficial in a leyline run. Oh no, having to see both of them at the same time, wall platform and terrace. I think because I don't have terrace unlocked yet, it's better for me to have a terrace and not for more wall platforms, so I'll take the wall platform boon. Man, 8 water platforms. What am I supposed to do with that many of them? I still have 2 more. What? What? Okay, one more boon to get, and then we'll move on from this island. Bargain or terrace? Can't take bargain at this point because it's going to get me 5, what is it, single choice options, and I don't have any more options. Well, I have one option here, but... we've got 2 temples. I didn't put wall platforms where I needed to right here. Can I get a terrace on the wall to make this like a really big guy? Big temple? Big temple, big temple. Baby temple, baby temple. Okay. Kinda temple, kinda temple. Wait, I think I had an increase area. I did. Alright, that's all the boons for this round. Verdure or neighborly. Okay, so we've re-rolled, or we've gone into the next round. We're gonna keep verdure because that's good for ley lines. Still granting us more points. Man, and we're just gonna go. We're just gonna say bye. Like none of this matters to us. Okay, we're re-rolling, and we are praying for another ley line. How many more islands do we have until we get to the end? We've got another. I think this is island 9, so we get up to island 10. We have another. We got another 9 islands total. Leyline? Leyline. Oh, desert one though. Okay. Because I'm thinking with like the way that desert islands spawn, it's either on one of the like sandbars, and that's like a perfect location because I can get water platforms. Maybe if I'm lucky, wall platforms around it as well. But if it's on like one of the cliff sides, it's over. We do just take it though. Okay, not great, not bad. We're gonna put 2 wall platforms here for sure. This is like on par with the one that we did last time. We're looking to get 6 sealed boons out of this. That would bring us up to 23. That puts us just about halfway there. Okay. Verdures as a first item, for sure, for sure. 'Cause they get points off of this, and I can spawn more trees, plant matter around the area. Let's see what this one looks like first. How would I see that? Here, it's mostly conglomerated to the left-hand side currently. So I would want to put it down something like this. That spawns blooming trees. If I can get rid of some of the blooming trees, it would make placing future verdures easier. Or I can just say, no, I'm not going to make future verdures easier. I'm going to take more points now. That feels better. Taking more points now. We spawn like 1 flower where... okay, so there's a section of flowers here. I need to be playing beside that section of flowers. As close as I can. 17 points. That's 18 points. Here. And then we take 1 tree as a negative. Let's see what this guy looks like. Again, mostly conglomerated to the left, so we'll put you guys up like this to get most of the trees to spawn in. Puts 1 tree in the way of where we want to go next. We're not spawning one of our 3-point trees, which is a bit troublesome. I don't think... Oh, it's a leaf down there. Hold on. Where's the top right blooming tree? Or is it a bottom left blooming tree? It's a bottom left one. Ah, okay. So we'd have to spin it too much to be able to get that one to spawn as well. Okay, I think the max that I saw here was 9. Let's see if I do spin it up. If that was a 13. There's the 13 again. Okay, we'll take that. And we have one tree in our way when we're trying to place something here, but this is a terrible verdure placement, so I'd rather place it on this corner next. We'll see what we get though. Lumber pack. This is really good for early points. I'll take it, even if it messes up like hermitages and things later, because we're not playing hermitages in this area. Look at that, 4 lumberjacks. That's huge. I want to see no sawmills, because they're so much harder to, or not so much harder to place. It's that I don't care about their points as much. I want to turn all of these verdure trees that I'm making into points for my lumberjacks. All right, hold on. I wanted to get as close to this tree as possible. Is there any way that I can still spawn a lot of the trees by doing this? It's spawning, all but like 2 of them, I think. That's an acceptable amount of losses from me. It does mean that placing verdures, in range of the ley line is more difficult in the future, but I think I might just fill up this space with them instead. I'm fine to play lumberjacks down here. They don't give that many points. Is there any... 21 points. That's where it goes. And it's just barely in range of the ley line. There's hopefully enough space to place a wall platform here, but again, these are the corners that we care about. These 1, 2, 3, I'm thinking. Am I fine placing a lumberjack up here? I think so. I think this is good with me. City pack or brick maker pack? I don't want to be getting city centers and mansions yet. I mean, mansions are like the things that I want to place around here, but I'd rather put a terrace around this thing first, if it has the space to put a terrace around it, and then I'll play mansions on top of it. I'll delay the city pack for a while. I don't want to take a seaweed farm pack, but I'd take it over a city pack. Great, another verdure. That is exactly what I was hoping for. So this spawns all the flora that I can, unless I spin somehow to get the extra flower. Not going to try for that. That's going to be too difficult. Okay, or we can place it in range of the ley line, getting us -5 points, +1. Like no extra trees spawned or put in locations that they haven't been already. We could. We can't encroach here. We can't encroach on this side. Yeah, there's like no sides that we can encroach on with our verdure unless we get this to nick. Oh, okay, I'm fine with this. It's just 1 flower. This spawns 4 trees. We're hoping for a few more than that. This spawns 3, so that's not as good. Can I move it further off to the right to spawn more? No, it spawns less, actually. Can I move it down? That spawns... I'm fine with this position. It's not great, but it's not the worst. Do I save this verdure as a future placement? I don't want to get any kind of flowers in this area, but I can put down the 15-point guy over here and make sure that he's out of range of those verdures, meaning that I've got more plant matter for my early lumberjacks to scale off of by, like, yeah, being played out here. Guy. I think I can get 2 in range here. Okay, so you're worth... I think... Yeah, we'll play you as 30. And we'll play 1 behind you. Hopefully in range of the ley line, not deleting that tree. Ah, it's deleting that tree. If I rotated it doesn't, but then that's not going to play buildings as nicely. We'll delete the tree. It's fine. It's fine. I can delete a tree or 2. Brewing pack. We wanted this so much earlier. Okay. Wait, can we play them along the lumberjacks here? I think if I rotate them in the other direction, then I can. Just about. Okay, I'm fine with leaving 1 more space for another lumberjack here. What's something that's like an equivalent amount of space? Not a brickyard. Nothing, I don't think. Actually, the hop field looks pretty similar. If I play you right here, I would need to play a full length in. So let me line that up on the tree. There? Yeah, right about there. Okay. So then here is where I'd want to play a hop field to leave enough space for a lumberjack. And I can move it further up or further down to... stay out of range of the plant matter. Okay, let's go one there and make sure that this guy, yeah, he has enough space to fit in between. We're deleting a flower here. We just have to take that. And I can play a seaweed farm to progress. Where are all of the fish? Or, I like this. Seaweed farm on this side, seaweed farm on this side. They're always so powerful if you get to put them, with enough space to put seaweed fields in between them down the middle. Masons, sure. I don't want to play any of my masons up here yet because they're going to be blocking wall platforms. They're like, I guess I'm not playing wall platforms over here. They can be played on this side of things. My brickyards, they're going to want to be near my sand pits. I guess they'll be in between both my sand pits and my masons. Like, I'll ping pong them back and forth. If I put you facing this direction, you might be close enough for some brickyards to get you in range as well. Let's do that. Okay, so I can get one brickyard over here. Then I guess, hold on. 1, 2, I don't know if these are going to be worth as many points though, because I want to get the masons up here and then the brickyard as well, because yeah, it's got a long range. I'm going to put the brickyards up here instead. And we want to put down both brickyards before any of our masons. I don't know if we can put a brickyard down here though. We'll need to put it up top again. That's fine. It's not taking up like too much space. Another 3 points on the ley line is another 3 points on the ley line. Okay, I'll have to be careful with exactly how far I go with my masons, but for right now, I'm feeling fine about it. It's looking like it's going to be a line of parks in front of these guys. Lighthouse for sure. Don't want to be bogged down by city packs, especially because look at that, we get the draw that we wanted. Another seaweed farm to go in this area. So it's either back here and then their nets aren't aligned, or we place it over here and their nets are. If I could get you to get the extra 6 points somehow, that would be perfect. No? Okay. So you have to be placed a bit in front of this guy. Hold on. If I rotate him like this and place him a bit in front of the guy, I think that's fine. I do want to place him above the water so that seaweed fields can sneak underneath him. Let me just double check that that works. Yes, they do. And of course they do on this guy over here. Okay. I might wait for a third seaweed farm if able. This doesn't have enough space. If I play one down low, I'm just really worried that I'm not going to have enough space eventually for like wall platforms. I guess I could place some down here and they would sneak under the wall platforms. Not exactly though. They have to be played like really far towards the ley line. I don't want to do that yet. I'm fine with a third mason here. If I can fit one here, then a fourth, but I don't think that's happening. Okay, hold on. If I play one here, I'm looking to play a wall platform that's like in line with this here. We're playing a fourth mason. And then maybe if it... Okay, so I'll have to test to see if this one's in range because this mason might take up its space, but that's where the fifth mason goes, if anywhere. Now what other buildings can I play? Lumberjack. And this is looking like an industry area. Like we've got a great warehouse coming up. I wanted to play more. No, they take up more space than what I thought. No. Okay, well, that's wasted space. I guess I can move them to be... Guys, stop doing this to me. Stop giving me a heart attack for no reason. Hold on, it does just fit. Wait, but... Okay, so I slid it in here, and then I rotate it, and then it fits. Like, it flashes red for a bit as I'm rotating it, right? Is it just, like, a specific angle that, like, has more space? This has, like, so much more space than this one. Oh my god, it does. That feels wrong. Okay, so the log that the lumberjacks are hitting isn't part of the building, which, like, you think they would be a slight rectangle in that direction, right? Like, they'd be longer in this direction, but no, they're actually longer in the direction of, like, their face, I guess, where the front door is. So, like, this can slide in. This can just be... Wait, can this also slide in? Yeah, this can also slide in. But, like, this can just be placed here. That's so weird. Okay, well, the more you know about lumberjacks. Go like this so that I'm taking up less physical space, and I wanted to get a 25-point lumberjack. 24 is good enough. Okay, a lighthouse. In range of my seaweed fields and where my fishers are going to go. Down here for 37 points, or can I put it anywhere up here for a lot of points in range of the ley line? Is 27 enough compared to it scaling fishers and stuff? Yeah, it's another 4 points on the ley line. Farming pack, that's great. We can start putting some wheat fields down beside the... This is a tough decision because the terrace needs to have enough space. How do I decide where my wheat fields go? I would like to do another row of hops here. I would like to do 2 of wheat fields, but I don't think that's going to give me enough space. If I were to put them right up against, then I could definitely do 2 wheat fields and my hop fields. What if I make this easier? Put down some of my sawmills for points and my seaweed fields. So like that's 1. Could I get a second one in over here? That's 2. If I pull it back further, this guy might have the space to... No, he can be put all the way out here. Okay. What's a sauna looking like, by the way? Because it's going to be hard to get it up that high, but if I can get it up to all of those lumberjacks... I know some of my friends who could get it up to lumberjacks. Okay, yeah, no, it's not happening. The sauna is not going to be able to hit all of the trees up top. Tragic. Wheat field. Or a brewery behind the lumberjacks. I'm fine with that. It's not going to scale into my hop fields, but it's a good use of space. Let's try to not delete trees when we do it, though. That's not in range. Okay. Is this in range? It has to be facing like this and like right along the lumberjacks. Like this is just barely... Okay, I'll take it. We're losing some space behind it, but that's not like... It's so far away from the ley line that it's not going to matter. Cliff houses could be pretty good down here, but I think I should start taking city packs so that I can start stacking on the mansions that I need. It's also just more points than the cliff houses, and the city centers are like more what I'm looking at. Okay, I would like to play city centers in range of where the, what is it? The ley line is, but so that I can build a city around this section over here and get like points off of it, specifically for my houses. So like, this feels fine. And we're going to hope to put another city center in range of it right there. Let me just double check that this has like enough space behind it with a house. So it's 2 blocks of space, if not a bit more. And this is going to be like maybe 2 blocks of space or 1. Let me push this guy in a bit further then. Oh, but this could be a really good place for a plateau instead. And it would also be in range of the ley line. I think I'm just going to put a city center on this side. I think that still leaves enough space for a plateau beside me. And then can I put a city center on like this side just for its base points? Let's do some seaweed fields while I wait. Do I do some seaweed fields while I wait? It's so hard to say. What if I just do a second brewer? It's probably not that great. I'm not going to be able to fit 2 lumberjacks in range anymore, but like I'm at the end of how many lumberjacks I have. I think 6 is the max that you get. I might be mistaken. Okay, that's our first boon. Let's see what it is. Increase area or precious. Increase area could get 1 more building in range. Precious is going to give me more points. I think I want more buildings overall, so I'm going to take a precious. What gets me there for points? If I were to play a second seaweed farm, I think... Where's it going? Here, facing... I don't know. I'm not going to think about it. I'm going to play my seaweed fields and figure it out in the future after these fields have been placed. Can you be placed out here? Can you be placed out here? No, you have to be around this corner. Can you be... Definitely not. Okay. That's a fine placement then. That's... Oh, and it fits underneath the farm. That's great. A shaman. Okay. Oh, that's a lot of flowers. That is a lot of flowers. Can I... Oh, it's in range from here. If this messes up a wall platform, I'm going to be a little bit peeved, but it got pushed down. Can it go any further? Maybe there's enough space to fit one in there. Hold on, is that my first boon or my second? I think I had 17 when I started. I feel like this is enough buildings for 2 boons. Okay. This guy's in range. We can play him. Fountains. New sand pit. We'll just play it wherever it gets the most points because I'm not playing any brickyards or warehouses down here. It doesn't matter. I should maybe play this in a way that I can get 2 of them getting the max points. I don't think 2 of them are going to be able to get the max points. Yeah, like if this guy gets 13, he might be able to dodge a guy that I put down in this corner. Might. Do that first. Okay. Where's the seaweed farm going? I can place it out the back. That's not any good. I could place it here. That's taking too much of a negative hit. I could place it outside of the range of both the seaweed farms and not get any triplicates, but I could get more duplicates because I do have a lot of seaweed fields to go off of. I could place it on this side, but then there's not as much range to get duplicates or triplicates from. It is giving me 20 points instead of, what is it, 10? Let's do this. I'm going to place seaweed fields in the back. So I can play this guy to be just barely in range, sure. And then I'm hoping for, yeah, this guy to also just barely be in range. Nice. Okay. I'm more and more happy with this placement now that I've like actually placed it. Do you fit underneath? Oh, I didn't check if you were high enough to fit seaweed fields underneath you. That's in range though. I don't know how it squeaked in that one extra position, but we take those. Fisher instead of more cliff houses. Verdure. Okay, so this was the one on the corner that I wanted to play. So you scroll down enough, and now I'm just hoping that the trees are on the outskirts again to give me some extra points or some extra foliage to work with. It's not bad. It's not great either. I'd want a few more. 6. We're getting 4 trees, 2 flowers. Let's see if we can do any better. Yeah, anything needs to be too close to the other flowers. It could spawn more plant matter, but I'm fine with taking... Okay, hold on. If I put it on top of 2 flowered trees, I could maybe get the 3 points back fully. Hold on, it was 3 points over here, right? Or was it 6? Get back to it spawning 4 trees. It's 6 points here, spawning 4 trees. How many more trees can I spawn over here? I don't think many. I don't even think any more than when I was trying on the corner. Yeah, no, not much. Okay, let's just take the 6 points and move on. Further down, and then rotate. Not that one, I think it's this one. It's this one. Okay, further to the right or further to the left? I'd prefer them to be further to the left. Hold on, why is that only... Oh, it's in range of 1 flower down beneath me now. Need to push it up further. Hold on, has it always been in range of that 1 flower? I feel like it hasn't. How did I get this in... Oh, it has always been in range of that 1 flower down below. We've gotten our city centers really early this time around. That's nice. I don't want to place it close, but I do want to get it in range of the masons. Now that I'm looking at this city center is feeling worse and worse. Because, like, I could have played one here in range of the ley line, and then I could have played one here in range of the ley line and not have either of those city centers in range of each other, so I wouldn't have needed any neighborlies. Don't even have neighborlies. Okay. And I think I took Neighborly last time around as a boon, so I'm not going to see it for a while. What about Fishers? Fishers are good over here. Could I get a city center, like, on a wall? Down here is... it's fine, but it's not in range. That's the problem. And I don't want to give up 5 points for free. Okay, this is where my cliff houses go. This is where my cliff houses go. And that should be enough space for a wall platform to be placed on top of this guy. We'll hope. We'll hope. Oh, I should have taken cliff houses there instead of a harbor pack. I don't really have anything to scale my harbors and docks. And I don't think they get high enough to hit that ley line. Let's see, if I were to direct it towards it, yes, but I don't have anything that's going to... No, it takes up too much space in the front. If it gets close enough here, but like, it takes up a lot more space than I always think. Any other sides that are closer? I don't think so, no. Okay, so they're getting played down here for more points. Or as many points as they can be. You are worth 23. But that's stopping new seaweed farms. I think I'm going to play it closer so that like markets might be playable up here. Or on a water platform along the shoreline. And so that, yeah, Fisher scale too. Okay. The city center scales that Fisher as well. It's nice. We can play Fishers for 15 points all the way over here. So if I hug them close to this wall, we can play them for 11. That's not great. This one is still being played for 11. Okay. I'll play these guys for as many points as they can, and then I can play, what is it? The guys tucked in this corner if I need to in the future. Okay, we took 20 points. Move on. What am I playing next? I could start playing some houses here, but I want to wait for my plateaus. That means to get more points, I could maybe get a sawmill in range. I don't want to take up all of this space, but there's like nothing else that I would take it up with. Maybe a tavern, actually. Let's take the 13 points. And this needs to be placed around this corner. Let's take the 13 points again. I should have taken cliff houses. I was just seeing parks and I'm like, I placed down so many verdures. Those are going to be so worth it. Like I just snap picked it. Not actually thinking. This is a better spot for this dock since it can actually fit over here. We've got short dock options and long dock options. To get enough points, I really feel like I'm going to have to start playing my wheat fields. I don't think that I can get 2 in range without blocking off a terrace. Okay, so if I play this one on the very outer edge, then I play these guys up here. I can move all of them in slightly because like this is, I think, circular in nature. It's not like a big old rectangle. Yeah, it is circular. I think that even isn't enough space. Let me just try with like, this is the smallest amount of space that I think a terrace could be played beside this with. And then this wheat field isn't in range. So I'm only able to do 1 line of wheat fields if I'm to play a terrace directly on top of this thing. If I play a terrace directly on top of it, I can play a bunch of mansions in range. If I play it beside the thing, I can play mansions partially in range and then some other buildings on top of it. Or even just like a temple on top and a few buildings underneath. I'm thinking that like wheat fields just being directly beside the thing is more powerful.
I would like to be able to get a terrace down first to know if I can play
2 wheat fields outside of like the terrace range on one side. I really don't think so. I'm gonna do 2 wheat fields. It's 5 points per. It's so many, man. Okay, I would like this to get sucked in to the statue, and that's my bad. I should have been playing one on the corner here so that these wheat fields do get sucked in, taking up less space. But we live and we learn. Okay, so on this side, I think this is going to suck it into the statue, so I'd rather play it down to the right first. The left It's going to be slightly outdented from the statue. Or, not the statue, the ley line. They're the same thing in my head. Okay, I can either move it up myself, or I can try playing one here and then seeing if it gets suctioned in afterwards, and I think I'd rather do that. So we play you, and then we play you here, and you do get suctioned in. Now, it's definitely not going to suction in this guy, but that's fine, that's fine. We could play something in line with these other wheat fields over here, and hope that it gets suctioned in. But I need more wheat fields to test that out, so we'll wait for the future. This guy can go down. Should I play this guy first and have him get pulled back? He's not going to be able to be pulled back. Okay, so then that means that this wheat field is a poor position. Let me see if a mansion here can fit in range. No, it can't. Mansion on the corner? Nope. Okay, what else am I playing for points? I guess I could play a mill now with me playing so many of my wheat fields. Okay, I want to play a warehouse in this corner. If I play it here or here, this is a few extra points. This means that it's more likely for me to play warehouses. Hold on, I can probably play one warehouse in this space down below, and then one looking in the other direction. So playing this mill up and tucked in this corner, I think is actually fun. Next building pack, plateau, perfect. This is now the break point where I can start playing houses on top of this guy. And hopefully get it in range of the ley line. Come on, you're not in range? Okay, it's a lot further than I thought, but if I didn't play the wheat fields there, I could have played this plateau. The sides do get rid of a lot of building space, but the wheat fields like being on the plateau. It's extra points, but it's less for the ley line. I shouldn't even be thinking about it. It's just not a play that I make. If I'm particular about this, do I get two plateaus up here? I think I could put down one here, and no, this one doesn't go off the edge. So it is just one plateau placed up here. Then I can start playing some houses in the area. We've got our second boon. Let's see what that is. See if it's game-changing. We've got a blossom. Oh, if only this was earlier. Imagine all of these trees with parks beside them. We're going to get enough cliff houses. It's not cliff houses. I think blossom is just more points. Now, okay. I want to show you an exploit that I could use to get more points, but I've talked to the devs, and this is what they consider to be an exploit, so I'm not going to use it in this run so that, like, on camera, I'm doing everything by the book, you know? Blossom, 38 points. It gets me enough to go to the next loop. You see how I get a building pack? And how normally when you play a building like this and you click undo, it removes that building pack? What the? Why is it minus 25 points, and why do I still have the building pack? So if I blossom, because it's like, it's probably coded in the game differently. It's a boon placement, not a building placement. They don't have like the same undo rules. They just forgot to remove the building pack or like scale down your points in the same way. I think I saw a 40 when I was doing this, but that could just be me. There's the 40. Any 42s? Be difficult to, and that's not enough trees up there. Yeah, I think I'd rather get the trees down below as well. There's the 40. Could I wait for another verdure? Sure, but no, not quite. Okay, so now that I've used that blossom and I've gotten more than the amount of points that I need, I can now add my building pack without feeling bad about it. Still don't want to dilute the draw pool. Oh my god, the shaman's gonna be worth so much. Oh, the blossom trees. Oh, it's beautiful. Okay, so where do I want to place the shaman? I think still, like, even just beside this guy is good enough, as long as I get it within range of the ley line. Is it not? It's not going to be able to be in range of the ley line, is it? Down here is, and I don't think that's going to stop any of my wall platforms. It could stop some of my wall platforms. Actually, let's see. I don't have any cliff houses. If I play the shaman here, I could play some cliff houses underneath that wall platform, and those are also in range, and they benefit from the shaman being here. I'm fine with this. Parks. They're going to be worth a lot, but I don't want them to be played, near the ley line. That might have been a mistake. I could have blossomed a different area to make the parks and the hermitage that I play elsewhere better. But, can't make that change now. Okay, you fit nicely in the corner. You fit nicely in the corner. You fit nice enough here. You fit perfectly in that corner. Don't want to play you for fewer points though. I'll play you here. If I play you there, then there's no space for a circus afterwards. And I could also play a circus down below. It's a toss-up. That works out. I'm fine with that. We've got another plateau. Where would this guy go? I mean, that's a lot of points. Could I get myself more building space by putting it somewhere else? No, I don't think so. Can I get more than that 36? No, because it'd have to be in range of the city center. Am I playing any more city centers over here? I could play one on top of this plateau, and I don't think that's going to be enough of a range increase for it. There's a slight possibility that it does. What if I, like, turn the plateau out in a weird way? Oh, yeah, that's it, that's it. Anything for more points on the ley line, anything at all. Could actually move him back, give my buildings some more space on the plateau. Let's do that. Okay, get him on the ground first, then we can shimmy him to where we want him to be. If I rotate him like this, there's no way to shimmy it. It's just this rotation that works. Okay. And then city center on top. Let's make sure it's in range. Good. I could push it up a bit further, actually. Let me back that up. Hold on. I got a sealed boon. We're at 20. Is there any kind of, like, backwards shenanigans that you could do with this? Or undo shenanigans? Well, it doesn't give me one, and I'm not going to be testing it any more than that. I don't want to exploit the sealed boons on a world record run. Feels too cheap. More houses to play. Got another wheat field. I said I wanted to wait for more to be able to do that, like, it'll shove it under the statue. So I'll just play it on this side, I guess. Now, do I play it lined up? I think I do on this side, because this one I wasn't going to be able to, like, pull it under the statue in the same way. I could back this up by a bit and have a mansion played here. It might break my, what is it, wheat field connection? Let's see. This does break my wheat field connection, but it fits an extra building in here. If I can play another mansion here in range of the... It's not in range of the ley line. This is, though. I'm fine with this setup. It's another 6 points next to it. Oh, that's in range too? Okay. I do want to place one more wheat field because it looks like it's slightly extending past the wheat field. And if that's the case, I might not be able to squish one in there or, like, shove it under the statue when I play it. So a wheat field has to be played before that mansion gets played. Huts are just looking like somewhere along this wall. 20. We don't have much space to play them here. I guess... Oh, they're also 19 over here. I'd rather save this for other buildings, though. What about you? Definitely don't want to play it up there. Let's just play them down here for 19. If I could play a lighthouse in range, that would help it out too. This is 67. This is 64. This is 61. If that's in range of huts, then I'll take it. Yeah, definitely going to be too difficult to get in range of the huts unless it's on this itself. It's another 4 points on my ley line if I can get it close enough. I think it's 34 points. It's 40 points here. I'll take that. It'll help scale my huts and my docks and my harbors. It's fine. A warehouse? Let's see if the warehouse fits back where I wanted it to. So one like this, and then another one facing this direction. I don't think there's enough space for both of them. This would have to be shrink buildings. One... Oh, it's going to be close. It's going to be so close. I could maybe get it, like, sideways like this? Maybe. I don't think so, though. Okay. We've got a new plateau. Anywhere that I can get it close to them. Hey, that's interesting. Maybe I could get a warehouse on this. Maybe I could get a market on this. Oh, this definitely seems like I can't fit a market down here, but I could play a plateau, and then the market fits on top of the plateau. I'll save the plateau for later, then, for that reason. We've got 3 saunas. Any way for me to make them hit the ley line? No. Yes, but it's too tall. It's too tall. And it's not touching water. How saunas work is they've only got a certain stair length, and as long as they're against, like, or I guess on the precipice of a wall, on an edge, they'll extend their stairs down in front of them. If the stairs are submerged enough in water, then it's a fine placement. If you play them too high, then the stairs don't submerge underwater. If you don't play them on, the edge of something, that doesn't work as well. Verdur's a free placement. Oh, and we blossomed everything. Oh, so then this is one of my, like, late game placements, because it's just going to lose me points and nothing else. What am I doing? Mill maybe could be played. I'm going to be playing a few more wheat fields. This will help scale the warehouses, though. It's not taking up much space. It's 1 block space. I'll do it. Is it in range from over here? Yes. Not in range of as many wheat fields as I'd like. We'll save it for later. A fountain. So a circus could fit up here, or a fountain could. No, not feeling it, not feeling it. Let's put our extra seaweed fields down. That isn't in range. Is this? This is. And we're looking for a 2 that fits. Yeah, that gets another set of double points. Man, I love Tetrising seaweed farms. Like, building on a hexagonal grid instead and having, 3 different types makes it just, like, so rewarding to play them properly. Okay, we're not putting another city center in this area, so, like, this is not as good as the huts are going to get, but, like, they're not going to get much better. I'm fine to play them now. We're going to have to do a lot of weird dragging to get them into the locations I want, though. Come on, you can fit. Oh, I guess it's only on this backside that they like fitting. It's not over here as well. Fortune teller. Okay, worst comes to worst, I could always play a plateau here to play them on top of, or a water platform. Dock, 21 points. Okay, this is another short dock. Could I play it somewhere that... Yeah, this is a more tricky spot. I mean, it's taking up a seaweed field location. This is probably better. Come on, you fit in before. There we go. I didn't know it was that tight of a position. Ah, they have to be rotated like this to fit on the angle piece? That's so weird. Okay, well, I now know. I have to rotate them like this, and then I can move them up the angle. Up the incline. Is this warehouse getting any better? I mean, maybe, but 65 points is hard to pass up, man. Oh, and it is just barely in range of the ley line, too. Okay, I'll play it. This is turning out to be a much better island than I expected it to be. Let's add a boon pack. Score multiplier or wall platform. More wall platforms means more buildings, but I'm going to get like 3, maybe 4 if I'm lucky with how many buildings I draw. So I'm going to take score multiplier instead to help scale my fish kites or my temples that are going down beside them. Okay, we take a tavern. Points is the max over there. This is looking like either it's sustainable angle or 33. It's not going to help scale future seaweed fields, but like I've gone through a lot of seaweed fields already. This is going to hurt fishers though. Whatever. Okay, these guys, yeah, they're still rotated in the direction that I want them to be. That's nice. Fortune teller. I think I'm gonna play a few more buildings before I do that. Parks. Not worth it to be played nearby. I'd want to play them just for like green points somewhere. Is this where my Hermitage and like Monument go? Is just over here? I mean, I could play a Verdure in this area, spawning a bunch of new trees. A couple blossoming ones. Okay, hold on. This Verdure is not going to be played for an extra 4 points here. It's going to be played for like extra easy points somewhere else. There's no real spot for a Hermitage here unless I play it down below. There's not as much space for parks. If I play it over here, I don't think I'm gonna have the space for a lot of Hermitages. I'll wait on, what is it, Verdure in the parks. So then what can I play? Mansions? I guess I could play mansions here. Yeah, that doesn't work. What if I were to play you guys in the reverse order? You go down here, save enough space for you. Yeah, that's fine, that's fine. They're not all beside the city center, but they didn't all need to be. We need another 8 points from something. What's giving me those 8 points? The saunas aren't going to be good, like, ever. The only times they're going to be, like, alright is by picking up a bunch of huts if I get a lot more of them, but that's going to be a while before that happens. Yeah, and there's no angle that this happens. This isn't high enough. Okay, I think I remember the one good one being, like, it got a couple of the trees and a lumberjack in this area. No, it was this lumberjack here. 37 points. Okay, so this is my late game sauna. I can maybe play it in the other direction if I'm lucky. It doesn't get the lumberjack from this side, though. Okay, so then this one would be played second, and it would just pick up all of my huts. So if I'm playing this one later, I can play this one for a few points now, wherever it gets the most. I think that was, like, over here, question mark? 18. Sure, there'll be a few more houses played in range. I'm fine. I don't care that much about the sauna. Got a circus that I could play down here. Right, I like the circuses in range here because they give 10 and like they've got a fairly decent range. Like that's good enough. Is there anything else that I would put in this space that is more worthwhile than 10 points? Can I get more houses in that location? Where are my houses? No, they don't even have that radius. I'm playing a circus here. Okay, which side do we cinch it to? The bottom one or the top one? I think, yeah, the bottom one, because it's closer to more houses then. And maybe if we're really lucky, this is enough space for another circus here. Okay, hold on. If I play a bottom left circus like this, then I'll have space for a right side circus in the future, and I'll know exactly how much. So I'll play this one first. And my second circus is going right beside it. Okay. Next up, we've got 2 wheat fields, so I can finally do the thing that I wanted to, where I play one over... Oh, no. Wait, I think I said I wanted to cinch this one in. Does it work? It doesn't get cinched in. Okay. So we could cinch this guy in somewhat, but I think I had a mansion lined up along this corner. It was, yeah, it was something like this, but if the wheat field is taking up a bit more space, then the mansion isn't going to be in range anymore. What I could try doing is wheat field here. It's rough. So I want to play a wheat field, and then I want it to cinch in from like one of these 2 angles, but like it's not happening on either side. If I play you back further than you would, so like here, and then this is going to cinch in a little bit. It's going to leave enough space for either a wheat field or a mansion, hopefully a mansion. And then on this side, am I cinching it in at all? Not really, so I want to push it a bit further forward. So like, let's try there. That might have not changed anything, but now at least I know where I'm lining it up. Okay, so that feels like it's going to cinch in. that is definitely going to cinch in. I would rather play it a little bit further forward from here. So let's do... Come on. How do I line this up? That, okay. Undo. Field. Right there. And then a bit further forward. Like that. Okay. Oh, it should have been a bit further back. My bad, my bad. Doing it in the wrong direction. This one is still good. Okay, so you line that up again. Okay. I think there's... Okay. That is definitely not going to cinch. Okay, 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 okay. I'll take a bit longer this time, game. I promise, I promise. Let's go... That feels like it's too far away, but I'm going to do it just to see what it pans out to. That's still a bit too close, and that one isn't. Okay, so I need to play it further in that direction. I need to play it to the left more. That's what I've been doing wrong. Okay. Okay, zooming in is going to help too. So like there, and a bit more to the left. No, not more to... I have been doing it correct, just not enough. Let's go like that. What do you mean? I need to pull it back more? Okay. And then that feels fine. So my next wheat field needs to be... Let me line it up in a different way. The way that I'm currently lining it up is not any good. So it's like in a direct line with this grass piece right here, and I'll put it about there, which, hard to tell exactly. Okay, let me just try remembering. In line with the grass, about, that feels too far out, like there. Okay, you're going to get cinched in, you're definitely going to get cinched in. Let's just play them. Yahoo! Okay, okay. And now is this enough space for 2 mansions to fit in? It is, and a little bit. So this is definitely where mansions go instead of wheat fields. I'll play more wheat fields in front. How exactly do these guys fit in the best, though? Because, like, this... Okay, this isn't in range. This is in range, but it's taking up more space than what I'd want. Okay, maybe if I get really lucky, I can get a bunch of small mansions around here. Let me do that. Let me get rid of the large mansions somewhere else. Putting them beside this shaman in this city center is fine. It's taking up space that could be used beside the ley line. Yeah, I'm not going to do that. We'll place it over here. There's the small mansion that we're looking for. Then we can play it around this corner to get points. Or if I play it like this... There's a small chance that what I'm thinking of works out. Let's do... If this also works out. No, I'd rather do it like this. Okay, here. And now, do you have enough space to sink in? You do not. So I'm not going to play it like that. Where is it? I'm also glad that I get another small mansion. So we do 1 here. We can do 2 along here. We could do 3 here. And we could do... Come on, this one... It doesn't fit right. Okay, if I do it like this, would it fit? No, because I don't want to take up that much space. I think this is just another wheat field spot. So that means that I do a small mansion in this direction. Okay, and then I'd probably want to do 2 small mansions, 1 here, 1 here, like this. And I think they'll have, yeah, they will have enough space to be close enough. What can I play for points? Fishers, Fisher. 16, 17. Let's go. Right, I want to get them in range of the ley line, so they need to be closer. Oh, this one wasn't. I completely forgot about playing them in range of the ley line. This is. Okay, that's a fine position then. What do I play next for more points on the ley line? Sawmill? It doesn't fit nicely. If this was in range, I'd do it. But this being in range, I feel like that takes up too much of like the space that that I'd rather use with other buildings. This is a great spot for a tavern, actually. I could be playing more houses before it. Let me play one of the houses that I have. We're losing a block of space, that's whatever. Okay, this is in range of both the breweries, all my houses. It should have been played before my circus, but that's fine. My next circus is going to get 10 points off this tavern. Aviary for the 3 points. How much does... Yeah, it only gets 2 off of that, so we don't do it. I should be playing it really far out of the way so that I'm not, like, using space that I otherwise would with the aviary. Even if other buildings scale off of it and I'm forgetting them, I don't care. I do not care. Okay, precious metal pack. This is a very small building that can go beside it. We'll take it. Another fissure. It's a small amount of points compared to where it could be played down here, but it's enough and it's within range of the ley line. We have another tavern. I think I'm fine with just playing a second one back here, and we'll want to do it as tight as we can down below. It doesn't get the 18 points from the other brewery, which isn't nice, but that's not necessary. The 18 points is not necessary. Okay, precious metal mine. It's a 1 block big something. Could go here instead of the wheat field. Could it go here instead of the wheat field? Yes, and this is something that like my wheat field was out of range for, and it moves into the wheat field. I'm fine with it. And then this, we had one more wheat field location here. Do we have any small mansions coming up? No, I could play some more of them randomly then. That works. Still not a small mansion. Still not a small mansion. Hey, a hop field. Haven't seen one of those in a while. We don't have enough space to sneak it behind here. Okay, so this might be a park then instead. Good to know that like these hop fields need to be, what is it? It's hard to tell exactly where they should go. Does this make it any easier to place them? No, that makes it harder. Okay, so they go, what is it? Perpendicular to the statue. Around the edges, and then we have space for 2 wheat fields, some amount of mansions, and then what is it, probably another row for hop fields. But I don't need to make 2 rows of hop fields because I could just put them like around it in a box instead of in a line on one side. In a line on one side helps scale my other buildings off of it more, but it doesn't really matter. Again, we're only here for the ley line points, so we'll do this because it's on the cusp of its range. It's fine by me. We've got a new boon to look at. Increase area or shrink building. Shrink building is going to help me get a few more things in place. Maybe things like a temple or a market. Like a market could maybe fit up here or down here, but it might need a plateau to be on top of to do that. Let's actually test that out. I want to see a couple of the buildings shrunken. We can get another warehouse in here shrunken. Yeah, see like this market? Oh, it's not in range of the ley line. It's so close though. Okay. What about this market? I mean, it fits down here, which is great for its points, but it's not great for the ley line. We'll find a use for it in the future. I still need to be getting at least 20 points per building to make my fortune teller worth it to hold on, and I think I can get that done. Do I play towers? I'd like to play them on all sides of my masons, so like one going here isn't that bad. I think it's too early to play my towers. What about my jeweler? Gives 0 points. Okay, it is 6 points to the building over here, and it does have a larger range. It's kind of like, what is it? A circus? Okay, it's a smaller version of the circus. If I could... No, I'm not going to shrink it and put it back there. That's just wasting its space. This is minus 9 points, but it is on the cusp of its range. Not exactly on the cusp of its range, but I'm fine with this placement. We're also not leaving very much space for walls around this, like before. Hold on. I played that jeweler before I played the fortune teller. It's fine. It's a wash. I'm not going to worry that much about its points. Parks are still up in the air. I could do that in Verdure, but I don't know if they're going to be worth 20 points over here, and that's what I need them to be to beat out the fortune teller. I could play houses. That's what I can do. I had a spot here. Yes, I did. And then... Ooh, you fit on the pretty nice spot. So I either play you and nothing else, or I look for a different house that fits in there. Do that. Ah, I didn't save enough space for a second sauna here. I mean, this works too. Gets less points from, like, I think the trees behind there. No, it's not much of a difference in points. Fountains. I can probably play some of those in good positions. It's not beside the city center, which is what gets it a lot of the points. What about down here? Again, not in range of the city center, so not a lot of points. I'll still place it. 1, 2. We're looking for one more building that'll get us enough points. Shaman in a blossomed area? Beside all the masons, that doesn't look nice. Okay, are there any other buildings that are going back here? I don't really think so. I'm fine with playing it for 14 points. Even if there are buildings that go back here, they can take up this space instead of the one that the shaman's on right now. Take a mountain shrine, and now with these 6 buildings, I feel like I'm not going to be getting more than like 22 points per building, so fortune teller goes down. It's worth 4 points beside the thing. It's got a medium range. It's worthwhile to place. I think this is closer to the edge of its range, right? And this is, yeah, this is closer to the ley line. This is further away from the ley line. I place it in the further away location. This doesn't delete any trees. Okay, next on the list, we've got... A mountain shrine is not going to be any good on this level, because, like, I mean... Okay, it works here, but I'd rather play a circus here. It works here, but I'd rather play wheat fields and mansions here. I guess I'm saying that I want to play mansions. Why not start? Does this get close enough? No, it doesn't. It's probably a small mansion ordeal. What about this? This does. Interesting. Hold on, that's not in range, but this is. I guess it's just more flat. I want to play small mansions in range. I've got, what is it, enough buildings to go through to make that happen. Small mansion, small mansion. Okay, if I put one like this and then one like this, does that work? No. What if I put one like this and then one out here? No. Okay, it looks like I'm only getting one more mansion in here, and it could be one of the bigger ones then. So I'll leave that for later. I don't want to get too close to the wall like I did before. This feels like it's far enough away. I could make it safer. I'm fine with this. Okay, this was one of our other mansion placements. I'm still going to take a hermitage so that I get other buildings than the cliff house. Hey, that seems worth it to me. Another 6 points. And it's not too much of a point loss. Can't fit back there. Like a building like a house, I think, is also in range from this distance. Let's see. I don't have a house. Like, it could be better in a further out location. Like, if I were to play a wall platform and then it on the wall platform, but... Do I really want to have to remember that? No. No. Play the hut down here again. Love this spot, by the way. Hermitage. It's not going to be in range of enough of the wheat fields against all of the, industry buildings to be worth it over here. I mean, this is the most worthwhile location, and there was nothing back here that I could place that was in range. This is also only worth, like, 8. Okay, so verdure goes down in this area, parks go down here, parks down here, monument on one side, monument on 2 sides, hermitage up top, maybe a second hermitage over here to get, like, some of the... Nope, never mind. Never mind. A shrink hermitage could go here. Or I could maybe just play both of them up top. Okay. Regardless, it's a verdure down below. See where we get the most greenery. We want to try making as much of the greenery spawn down below as we can. We're spawning an extra flower. We're just not spawning one tree. I don't like that the trees are all on one side, so I'd rather rotate them to this side. Yeah, this is good. The flower and the 3 trees being here are pretty good. The blooming trees are in... I guess the blooming trees aren't in the greatest of spots for the parks. I mean, okay, no, never mind. A few of them are in range. So yeah, 7-point parks. They're not worth that much, but every hermitage that goes beside them is 5 points. Every monument that goes beside them is 8. So as long as I keep my parks in one area, they're worth it. They're worthwhile. Okay, I want to line it up for this wall a bit better. Yeah, this is a better placement. You can get a skinny guy in here. Maybe a skinny guy back here as well. No, probably not. Is that a square position then? I'll save it for a square. Try putting this guy elsewhere for now. That also feels a bit like a square going in here. This is definitely a skinny location though. We'll make ourselves as much space as possible even though we're losing 1 point. That isn't deleting any trees. That feels like a skinny spot. And then, yeah, here's the square position I was talking about earlier. Doesn't matter which side I cinch it to. This is going to need to be a skinny park between all these trees. Okay, fat park up next. That's deleting 1 tree, and I think I'm fine with that. This is also deleting 1 tree, but I can get a skinny park in that area. Do this. We will do... Can you fit? It's 5 points. It's probably not in range of a hermitage. Could also just play them up here. I'm gonna need skinny parks for that. Sure, I'll cycle through the parks. Skinny park number 1 could go up here. Do I do 2? I don't think so. I don't want to lose points on a park placement. I mean, it might help scale the monuments in the future. I don't want to delete either of the trees, though. If I were to delete one, I don't want it to be the blooming tree. So we put it on this side. Let's go there. Then I could play... I'm going to play a fat park up here. And we've got the skinny park placement from before. If I push it in, that's a bunch of trees deleted. Just like that. Is that 1 tree deleted? That's 1 tree, 1 flower. I don't like that. That's 2 trees. If I can make it delete 1 tree instead. There. Then I'm fine with that. Oh. Can I do it without deleting the flower? I can. Nice. Now this hermitage that used to be worth like a few points. 92. 92. That's a good feeling. Sure, we take a temple. Mason goes on this wall. Or no, he was going to go down here beneath the other mason. Pray that it doesn't stop the wall platform in this direction that I want to place. House. Is there any way I get a plateau on this cliff? I think this would have to be the orientation. It's not going to go up there. It has to be down below here. Yeah, not happening. Oh, can it get in here? Oh, it can. Oh, that's so sneaky. It's 38 points and a little bit more building space. I mean, I got a fountain here. Could also probably get some houses here that are more worthwhile. 17. And then let's see if a fountain can fit back there. Fine, whatever, whatever. Take walls. See how many sealed boons we're sitting at. 22. I'm hoping to get halfway on this one to the 58 sealed boon mark. To the 54 sealed boon mark. My bad. Forgetting my own strategies. Any more spots for 2 wides here? No. I want to save this spot, what is it, right here for a monument. So this is fine then as a park. Same with this one. Oh, it lines up with the other park and deletes a flower. That's whatever. Hermitage or a mountain shrine isn't going to reach that, so it doesn't matter.
Demolish or add wall platform. So demolish does remove the points from a ley line. I've learned this in another one of my runs where I was trying to figure out exactly how ley lines worked, how many points they required, like all on my own.
I just remember reading somewhere that it's 35 and then 50 and then 85 or somewhere near those numbers. 35, 60, 85, I believe. Yeah, because that's 25 every time. But wall platforms could get me building earlier. Okay, so this is, I only get 60% of what a building would be, like, giving to it. But I get to remove that building. I feel like with Shrink, I don't need this. Like, maybe I could put a temple in range and then delete it, but then that's only 12 points on it instead of 20. I mean, if I get a second temple, then it could be worth it. I'm going to get more boons. I'm going to take a wall platform. I think I need more wall platforms than I do need demolishes. There's just a lot of space to build here. That's like a perfect wall platform. Oh my god. Okay, okay. If I play this one here, it goes to just a little bit. Oh, I can sneak it under, but then it's not flush. Okay, that's flush. So it goes just to the end of that tree. Oh, and then this wall platform doesn't line up in like the same way. Maybe. Okay. I kind of want to wait for two wall platforms, and then I try playing them side by side here in like the perfect fashion. So like I get this one over to the left as far as I can, and then this one over to the right as far as I can, while still being angled in the same direction. And then with this guy here, I could hopefully play some... No, it's not going to work as well as a wall platform here, but that's fine. That's fine. I'll get two like directly beside each other, or maybe I could get these two directly beside each other. It's like that's the first one. Hold on, that's the first one. And then that's the second. I guess that works too. Okay, so I could play this one early. Let me just see where I wanted to place it and where this guy was going to be placed. It's going to be here, but looking off to the right, I believe. So like that. So yeah, I basically have as much space as I want to play it. Let's make it flush. Let's make it come a bit further out to the right so that it's not in the way of that mill. I'm worried. I'm worried. I want a second wall platform before I play it. I'm fine to commit my Hermitage, my first one here. To be able to get to the next building pack, and I think the next building pack is wall platforms, or it's like very soon, if not. I could play a mill and some other buildings to get me to the next one. Monument, okay, that's another building that I could play. We're looking at 64 over here. We're looking at 81 over here. Could be grabbing, no, not any more points from the top. Is this any better down here? That doesn't work. That's saved for a warehouse in the future. Okay, so we're just gonna play you here. Is there any more parks that can go in your range that would score enough that are worthwhile? Not down here. Maybe this one fits? I don't think so. And this one doesn't. Okay, so we'll just play a monument here. It's been a while. I'm gonna take a short break. All right, just a little bit longer. Just a little bit longer. I said that I didn't want to play my wall platform yet. We just need to get a few more points to get to the next building pack. I could play a mill back here. It's a good use of space and points. Could play it further, but there's nothing else that's gonna fit in this 1x1 space that wouldn't already. Or like, maybe a shaman goes here instead. I think shamans are better in the center, so I don't need to worry about a mill taking up that position. A wall. Can I get this wrapped around? I could, and that's nice, but this could block my wall platform positions, so not yet. Too early. We can just play a house to get enough points to move on to the next round. There. Good enough. Wall platform. Fish kite. Okay, we need to do one more. Oh, two warehouses. I'm fine with shrinking this one down. Where is it? Shrink building. Warehouse. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm liking that. Now, it could also go over here, which is pretty interesting. I didn't think that there'd be that many spots for them. They're a lot more worth it here, just in points, but I do have that planned for a circus. This is worth a lot more points, but it just doesn't have enough space. Okay. I'm still fine with going with my original plan here, playing it for 51 points. Let's get that precious metal mine close enough somehow. Can't move into the other one. It could move in here. It could also move in on this one, maybe? Come on. Ah, it's not close enough. Same with this one. This one, it does, but that could block a wall platform, so I'll save that for the future. We're looking to play enough buildings for points. Oh, I should have played a mason before that warehouse, but it's fine. With where I wanted to play the wall platform, I might have enough space to play that extra mason. I might not, so I saved that mason. Let's play a tower just so I don't have to think about what's getting me points to get to the next round. Play 2 towers. Hold on, the sawmill, is it? It's not in range from there. And this is not a placement that I want to... it's not a... It's taking up too much space. I don't want to play it there. This. Are you good beside all the parks? You are, actually. It's going to remove a few points from the Hermitage, but, like, not enough to matter. Yeah, let's play you for 21. And then let's play just a few mansions. Oh, wait. We've got a small mansion? Hold on. I wanted to wait on this one for some reason. I can't... Did I? I don't think I did. I think I just get to play this mansion here. And I play this mansion elsewhere because it's not a small one. Fit best like that. Okay. That also fit? No, it doesn't. We'll find a different spot for you in the future. Water platform and then wall platform is next, I believe. 2 more wheat fields. That's nice. Good feeling, good feeling. This isn't going to cinch in. Let's play the ones that are all the way out here first. Now, does this have enough... what is it? Yep, it does slip by the circus. So when I get another circus, I can fit it in here. Worst comes to worst, I can shrink it. Play you. Play you. We've got another hop field, which can go back here. And if I get one more, I can hopefully play it here. Man, this is so many buildings beside the ley line. I'm getting really good at this, honestly. There's a lot of small things that like I'm picking up on. Mansions, I've got enough of them to be able to just put them off in a different location unless they're the smallest ones possible. Wheat fields scaling 5 points, so they're like the ones that should be beside it the most often. Precious metal mines get to cinch in a little bit onto buildings with wherever their ladder is, which is such a weird off like mechanic. Jewelers are small but have a large range, so like they should be somewhere nearby. Same with fortune tellers, same with circuses. I don't know. There's a lot to think about, but it's going to become like almost not second nature per se, but like it's going to become easier with time. It is currently becoming easier with time. Yeah, the sauna isn't going to scale to be worth any more points. Play it. And then I've got, right, a big mansion that I can play just somewhere. Doesn't matter. Wall platforms, perfect. This is what we've been waiting for. Now I can try doing... I'm going to start with the center wall platform, because then I can check both the left and the right sides at the same time. So I wanted you to go like here, with an angle to the right, so that I can play you. I can then play you like directly beside it. Yeah, like this. And then I should have enough space for like one more here. Yeah, it can move off enough to the side, and maybe it'll even like be able to get underneath that other wall platform. Does that feel like enough space? Okay, I could. It feels weird, but I could shrink one of my wall platforms to make sure that it fits here. And do I even really need this space all the way up here? Like, these two feel like fine to grant me extra space, especially this one over here too. So let's do this. That is going to give me enough space on the mason. I'm fine with these 2 wall platforms being the first ones to play. Let's get that mason down. Where was he? If I move it up more, I think I have less space to play another mason in the future. Yeah, like I think I might want to play this guy first, actually. Let's make sure that he's not bonking into the wall platform. And I can test that by putting you like here. Scanning you across. Okay, so you bump out slightly when you hit the mason, I think. There's some kind of bump that it hits, but it's so minuscule. Yeah, I'm not going to count it. Sometimes it happens, sometimes it doesn't. That's good enough for me. Duplicate? Yes, easily. We get another one of our good buildings. So we could straight up just score multiply 2 temples. One here, one here. But that feels like it's not something I should be doing. If I get a wall platform in line with the ground over here, I could get a temple close enough. Not something to do yet. Not yet. Can I put you here and get you in range? No. Can I put you around this corner? No. If I do this, you don't get any closer. If I do this, you don't get any closer. If I do this, you get close enough. Okay, so let's play that. Play this mansion elsewhere. Small? Nice. Now, do I play this mansion out here like this? Or do I play it wrapped around this corner? Or do I play it in like a weird fashion? Maybe... Okay. If I want to play a mansion on the inside, I can play it cinched in here, and then I can play the next one on the outside. That works. One. Again, no big mansions. Come on, show me some of the baby ones. There's a baby one. We can play another one here. Oh, that one does fit. Okay, nice. We wanted to wait on the wall platforms to put this precious metal mine down. We still have to wait a bit longer because the precious metal mine that I want to put in this location has not come down yet. Water platforms can give me enough points to move on. There's not like any trees on the ground for them to get bonus points off of. I guess I could put them down here so that warehouses could scale off of these guys, or what is it, markets? Anything, really. I don't want to delete that fish down below me. I'll move this guy up some. Let's actually get you done first, and then I'll place the other water platform here instead. Nice. And that doesn't fit, and I don't exactly want it to. I don't want to block the fissures from getting placed. Okay, that's a lot of cliff houses. Now we can put these underneath the wall platforms to see if they get in range of the ley line. You are not a good cliff house. We're going to be getting a lot of them, so we can... Ooh, this is a pretty good spot. What about you? 14. You, 19. Ooh, okay. Not a good cliff house. Not a good cliff house. Definitely not a good cliff house. What do I play to get me more points now? I guess I could get the warehouse down that was like over here. Oh, I shrunk this warehouse. Do I need to shrink this warehouse? Can I just place it sideways and have it fit? Oh, there's a park in the way. Did I take demolish? I did not. There's still a possibility I have 3 more boons left. Let's see about a brickyard. Brickyard could be in range from here. Don't like it as much. What about from here? No. From here is too close. It's not like using its range. From down here, maybe? Very close. From down here, for sure. I mean, there's not much else that I'm going to use this space for. Maybe I could get like a small, or like a second wall platform underneath it, but I don't think wall platforms underneath wall platforms work because most of these buildings need to be bigger ones. Okay. More points. Wall platform, or water platform is pretty free. That's fine. Parks can go down by this one Hermitage. It's going to have enough space with the other one played behind it. Yeah, I'm not going to play it up there. Feels a bit dicey. Tower is fine to put down, I think. Where would I want to? Not in range of either of the other towers. This is taking away one shaman's position. Maybe. Or hold on, there's a bit more space on this side, so I'd only want to play it up to here, and that's in range of another tower. I don't want to do that. Does this fit? Fits underneath the wall platform. Sure. Sure. A weird spot for a tower. All right, new wheat field coming at you. Can't fit here. Does fit here. Will not get cinched in. There's going to be enough space for more mansions. So you go down. Can I get a mill on this side? Yes, I can. I don't think anything else is taking up this space. This is a better mill. This is blocking my precious metal mine, though. And it's not a better mill by much. We'll do this one. Come on. There we go. Alright. Fisher. We want to put you over here so you can interact with the ley line. Anything better? We got a 10-pointer here. We've got a new shaman. Shamans no longer have the blossom trees up here to help them out. A bit on this side, but not much. Minus 11 points seems like the best worst that we can... the best negative that we can do. Yeah, okay, it goes down here. This is in range. I don't... No, not playing a park there. There's other buildings that'll use that more effectively. Do I shrink one of my warehouses? It's only 4 points. I think I'd rather use my shrink on other buildings. Like if I shrink and then try placing this temple. It's right. Okay, so like it normally wouldn't be able to fit here. You know what? I think I'm fine with this. It stops a wall from being played around these mansions, though. Come on, it's 20 points. I feel like I have to. And then the next one would be... Hold on. I might want to duplicate that temple, actually. So that I can play one here. I might draw into it. I might not. A duplicate on a fish kite is more like reasonable, I could say. No, 20 points on a temple is too good, especially because I don't have to shrink this one, and it's worth 32 points. Let's go back and duplicate that temple. We're going to have to play all of our walls then, in that case. Which, this one is going to fit. That's fine. It's not going to block either of the temples. It might block the wall the wall platform off on the right side. So I don't want to do it yet. What about getting you behind here? Can you fit? No. Getting you around here isn't going to do anything for me. Getting you here, not like that, might block off that circus, though. It might not, because there's more space behind the tavern here. I feel like I have to wait. I can play mountain shrines to get more points to progress. Do you get in range of... You don't. I want to save this space for a shrunken warehouse, then. It's 25 points. Not looking good. 16. 4. Jeez, if you don't have a terrace for these guys to like put them above all of these buildings, no points. Nothing. Okay, so that's still saved for a Hermitage. I was really thinking these guys were going to be worth more. I guess if it's not worth it to play it now, I just shouldn't play it at all. Fish kite. I'm not duplicating these because I'm duplicating my temples. What do they not like? They don't like temples, and I want to play those soon. I'm trying to play another circus in the area, but I don't think it's going to happen. Am I going to play a market in the area? No, I could on like one more wall platform down here, but it's probably going to be up here, and I can play a few more houses. So a fish kite going down now isn't bad. I've got 3 towers on the map. It's good enough. It's good enough. Do I want to use my score mult on it? Because I've got 2 of them. I'm going to be duplicating a temple, but I need to small one of them. So let's score multiply this fish kite. And I'll place it down as far as I can so that I have the space to pick up these towers with a future fish kite. Maybe. Okay, we've got a new city center, which is not good on points, but is good to be able to get in range of the ley line. Can we get it from down here? No. We could maybe get it beside the temple here. Okay, I'm gonna try that. Let's place the city center here. And then boons, shrink building, temple. It does fit. Okay. I don't know if I love the placement, but it's a possibility. It's a possibility. Right, I needed to get rid of all of my walls, like I said before, so that I could start playing my or duplicate my temples. If I don't get all of my walls in range, I think that's fine. If I don't get this wall platform in a perfect position, I think that's fine. I think I'm only getting 3 of them. Or not that I'm only getting 3 of them, but like I don't need to get the maximal amount. Like, I don't need to place a wall platform perfectly in line with this area right here. This guy is another 4 points. Is there any other buildings here that would be worth more? I think it's going to be hard to find them, so let's just play one more wall. There's no tighter wrapping, right? I can always take up less space by doing this. That one divot goes down too far. I'd rather find it on a different angle. No, it's always going to make the divot there. What if I spin it around? Yeah, no, not placing that wall platform. That's a bit too much. Let's grab our boon, reroll easily. This cliff house is, yeah, it's definitely going to be in range of that ley line. It's got to be. It's got to be. Let's zoom out. That's 13 and that isn't. Oh, it's so close. Hold on, that 12? That 12. And you can hear the sound effect from the ley line. Okay, one more wheat field here might stop the circus from going down. I can shrink it if that's the case. Still not enough to pop yet. Okay. No, I'd rather have mansions fill up that space. What gives me enough points to get to the next round? House. Random location. I guess down here by the docks isn't that bad. I don't have any more wall platforms to place one, or water platforms to place one over here. That's where I'll place a water platform next, if I'm given the opportunity to. More cliff houses. Do we get small ones? We do not get blessed with small ones. Can you fit close enough to the ley line? No. You can't either? No? Okay. We've got yet another wheat field. I have to choose about putting the wheat field here or saving that spot for a mansion. I think it's still saved for a mansion. I can't even put it there because of the... Oh, I can. I'm still going to save that for a mansion. Let me shrink this warehouse, place it down. Maybe a circus is better, but I'll be waiting too long for a circus. Hold on. It can go back here? Can a regular warehouse go back there? It can. Okay. That's the building that I'm going to use that spot for. What's next to score me points? Are you scoring me positive points? You're not? You would be. Okay, but the reason why I didn't want to play that temple yet is because I didn't know about this city center location. Because, like, maybe I place some other... No, I don't place any other buildings in this location. It's fine. Because, like, I was thinking maybe a city center could, like, be used for its range more in a different location. I'm not going to find another building that uses this corner. And it needs to be played before the temple. Oh, right. I need to stop opening up my building packs. And that's yet another sealed boon. We're at 24. Okay, we're trying to go for one more round on this, and I think I can if I've got 2 temples. We're not going to be able to do another, 2 rounds on it? Just one more. We have to get our parks out of our inventory. Doesn't really matter where they go. Cliff houses. Doesn't really matter where they go. But if I see 17 points, I'm going to take 17 points. A wheat field. Not in range. This one is... I don't want to keep hoping for a mansion, and if we do get a mansion, maybe it can be played outside of this wheat field, like around, like in this pocket right here, and still be close enough. Or a wall could do the same, roughly. Yeah, like this. It's 4 points compared to a mansion 6. hold on. Can you do that over here? No. Can you do that over here? No. Can you do that here? No. I think I'm just going to be playing these walls. Or, no, I'm going to play them for points elsewhere. I'll play one wall up there, but not all of them. Can I play another wall connected to this guy? Well, that goes down a lot further than I expected, but it's not going to work. Then one more here. Can you go around the corner? You cannot. You can only do this. 34 is enough points. Then, instead of getting a mansion here, we get a wall. I'll have to double check that this one still allows a shrunken temple to fit in. Which I really think it's going to, but there's a possibility it doesn't. I'm not fitting a new circus in here, but like, if I'm expecting another wall platform, I can play one over here with the circus on it instead. We go to Precious Metal Mine. I'm going to play it here, even though I said that I didn't want to because it might mess up a wall platform. I can play the wall platform further over if I need to. Does this wall stop it from being played? Is the wall taking up too much space for it? I guess so. Can we play it like in this pocket? No? Can we play it in this pocket? Alright, so I kind of want to undo this wall, put the precious metal mine here, and then the wall afterwards. So I feel like this is going to have an easier time, yeah, getting in tight now. And then the wall will bend around it. Yep. Okay, now we can duplicate our temple. Duplicate. And then we're going to shrink one of our temples. Or, hold on, I can open up a building pack first. Shaman. Shaman could go and look in a location nearby to the temples to be able to scale their points, both of them by 15, so this minus 19 is actually worth it. Nothing else is really going to take up the spot unless it's like a house that goes here. I'll look for a small house first. I'll fish for that. And they were going down here. Come on, small house. Nope, that's a square one. Hold on, does a square fit? No. I would need a corner piece. You don't get one, it's fine. Flat cliff house, that might be close enough to the ley line. Here, perhaps? Okay, it's stopping my wall platform placement, but I'm getting close enough that... yeah, I'm fine just playing a cliff house that's going to get me ley line points guaranteed. Not worrying too much about these guys anymore. Points are chump change. 3 points. Oh, I forgot about a boon. Oh, I haven't even gotten to this boon yet. Oh, that's getting a bit scary. Okay, sustainable, because like, what would I use this sustainable on? I'll figure that out in the future. The shaman needs to be played beside the temples. Well, there was a 19 shaman here, right? I'm not going crazy? I am going crazy. Okay, well, wait. Do I wait to play the shaman? There's 18. Come on, show it to me. There it is. It's like 1 up from the edge. There we go. So we play you, and then the Shrunken Temple, and then the Score Multiplied Temple. Okay, and then for 54 points, for 54 points. That gets us to the next round. Come on, please be enough space. Okay, it is. Oh, is it not? It's not in range. Oh, it wouldn't have been in range anyways. No, I forgot to test that. Okay. No wall platform to play with it. Do I precious a hut? I think it's my best building to do it. A sauna could also be worthwhile. Let's check. Let's check. No, the sauna just isn't able to reach any of the buildings. Not many of them anyways. So, oh, right, I should just keep precious on. Check out the hut. For a crisp 100 points. Let's play it for 112. Now, if I'm trying to get one more on this, if I were to get this temple in range somehow, I think I clear the, what is it, leyline the last time? Wait, hold on. Do I have another shrink? I have another shrink. Does that not get you in range? Come on, it's so close. Now it's the wall that's messing it up. If there wasn't a wall there, it would have made it in range. We have to take the points where we're given them. That wasn't using a boon, right? Okay. Hold on, I've got a sustainable here. Let me turn that on before using the sawmill. Yep, that's a better point scoring sawmill that I can push further into the corner. Okay, we do get the last boon. That's good. This might help us. Verdure is 2 extra, what is it, like 8 points on the ley line. The statue, I think, is only like 3 or 4. This can help us get more points for more buildings. This gets us a few points now and 8 onto the ley line. I'll take the verdure. When we can place it around the shaman too, it doesn't even spawn any greenery. We actually don't want it to spawn that blooming tree, because then, what is it? It will hinder our next verdure placement. Can we get that one tree? Okay, that works. And we play another one, and then this one can spawn a blooming tree. There we go. Come on, it's so close. I think this is all of the stones turned on. We just need to turn on the last one. And we've got some cliff houses to maybe do it. Okay, that's one cliff house. Okay, hear me out. What if this small amount of extra space off to the side of... Can this also fit? No. What if this small amount of extra space could get a shrunken temple to be a little bit further off to the right? No. Because I was thinking if it was angled at all, that cliff house might give it some more, like, space to be built on. That's not happening. A wall. Can we get another wall in range? What is this? I love the walls in this game sometimes, man. Well, I love them all the times. It's just they get into some really funny configurations for no good reason. See, like, what is this? Why is this the valid configuration that it figures out? Can I not get any more walls in range? I don't think I can double up on this side. Pull it in tight enough. Nope. Okay. Well, if we can't use a shrink building on one of them... Or hold on. If I shrink on this wall, is that going to give me enough points for the seal boon? Looks like I could get it maybe closer. Does the shrink even work on the wall? It doesn't look like the wall shrunk at all. And does it bend? It does. Oh, it's just like lower? Oh, that's weird. It just feels like it has less of a tolerance to like bend now. Shrunken wheat field isn't close enough. What about here? Nope. But no. Okay, I can always undo this action if I need to. Is this 2 points enough to... It is, to get the last boon. I can now move on from the island. I don't need to worry about placing this temple or anything. Or I should, because it'll give me 10 extra bonus points at the end of all of my levels, which I guess it's 500 on the last level. It's whatever. Okay, let me go to the boons. We've got 25 stacked up. I'm getting excited. Okay. Next island.